Very good morning, my dear students. So, hope all are fine and safe too, and all are ready to study for our revision portions. Is it? So, shall we start the revision? Yes, before introducing or what we are doing, I just briefing the concept first. After that, we'll move to the formulas. Okay. So in this video, I just go through the formulas only. That is for the surface area and volumes. What are the formulas you have to by heart and what is the easy method to by heart the formulas. Already I mentioned in the class, but I am briefing this only the formulas here. Okay, and two additional formulas also I want to give because maybe it is asked for one mark question. So that two formulas also I will give. And after that, what I am arranging is after this video you have to go through the textbook exercises. Okay, so from today itself, today or tomorrow you can take for doing the textbook exercise. That is Monday and Tuesday are reserved for the textbook exercise, and then Wednesday, Thursday you have to complete the questions that I gave to you. That is almost 30 or 40 questions are there. You have to work out each and every question, and if there are any doubt question you have just mark and send me the question. Then that questions will be discussed on Friday's video. Okay, and in that video itself I will give you the next chapter, that is next exercise question, next chapter, which chapter will be choose, and briefing that formulas also in that video itself. And also in that video I will give the questions also. You have to work out those questions, and Monday you have to submit that. That is, submit means you have to work out and find the find the didn't sorry, and you have to locate the difficult areas and the difficult questions and mark that and send to me. This is a way of moving our revision process. One thing you have to keep in your mind: February middle. In the previous year also February middle is a final exam for the 9th standard. So you have to calculate that day for this year's final exam, but not confirmed yet now. But I will just give you a previous year's consideration. That be a previous year February middle they will have the final examination. Likewise, you also prepare for that. Then only we can finish all our chapters, and also all the chapters are for the examination. No chapter will be deleted except that they are already deleted from the CBSE board. Okay, so hope you all clear what I convey to you. And in that then WhatsApp also I will give you the voice message based on the formulas only. What I am doing is, when you are busy with other activities also, you can hear the formulas and you can by heart the formulas by using just clicking on the voice itself. That's why I am saying. Okay, so please utilize all those things and study well for the exam. Those who didn't start studying, please move with me, and if you are moving with me, then only for maximum 1 month. Maximum 1 month will be there for final exam or completion of 9th standard. So please, my dear students, please with me and study for the exam. This much days you are, whatever you are doing or whatever things you have done, I will neglect all those things, and from today itself, from this moment itself, please move with me. Otherwise it will be very difficult for tackle the 9th standard final exam and for the what is a stepping stone to the 10th standard also. That's why I am saying, so please study well for the exam. Okay, so shall we start? Yes, so what is the chapter we are discussing now? Yes, surface area and volumes. Okay, in this chapter consists of two sections, surface area and the other part is volume. Okay, so how many solid figures we have to discuss? First one is what? Do you remember? Yes, cuboid, then cube, then cylinder, then cone, after that sphere, then hemisphere. 6 solids we have discussed. And one by one the formulas also you want to by heart. And the first one is I mark as cuboid. Cuboid. Okay, cuboid means what? Do you remember what is the shape of a cuboid? Yes, it's a, your mobile phones is a cuboid. Is it? Almost cuboid shape. And then instrument box, geometry box, all those are cuboid shape. What is the speciality? It has 6 faces, then 12 edges and 8 vertices. That is a cuboidal shape. And each face of a cuboidal solid is what? Rectangular in shape. That's why it is named as cuboid. Okay. So we need to find the TSA. TSA means total surface area of a cuboid. Along with me, please write down. That is, after writing the homework questions, just take one page and briefing your formulas. Okay. Just write down surface area and volumes formulas. Then cuboid, first one. TSA of the cuboid is what? Do you remember? Yes, 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. I already said how to find this. Do you remember? Just taking a box and mark it as length, breadth and height. Then 2 times length will come. So 2 into LB plus BH plus LH is the total surface area of the cuboid. While considering their room, the floor and the top portion. The floor and the top have the dimension what? Length into breadth. That thing you have to kept in your mind. The floor and the roof both have the dimension length and breadth. Why we are avoiding height? That you can imagine. Is it floor means is there any height is there? No. And roof also, is there height is there? No, because that is only that face itself. Is it? So that's why we are saying that floor and roof are length dimension L into B. That thing you have to keep in your mind. Okay. Then CSA not LSA. LSA, ladder surface area of a cuboid. Do you remember the formula? Yes, base perimeter into height. Is it? Base perimeter into height is the LSA of the cuboid, or we can say base perimeter means base is rectangular in shape. So rectangle is 2 into L plus B. Then into H is the LSA of the cuboid. Then one more is a volume. Volume of the cuboid is equal to LBH. That is L into B into H, where L length represents length and B represents breadth and H represents height. Okay. And one more thing you have to keep in your mind, that while we are painting, that is you have to find the course like that. In that question, including 4 walls means you have to write LSA itself. That is 2 into LB plus 2 into L plus B into H is the formula. But including the roof, that is you have to paint the 4 walls and the roof, then you have to add that thing plus LB also you have to add. That is this much total LSA plus what? Roof dimension is what? L into B. That also you have to add. That thing you have to keep in your mind. Okay. This much is what? The formulas for finding TSA, LSA and volume. And one more is the diagonal that I will give you at the end. Okay. So after studying all the formulas, then 2 formulas additional I will give. That thing you have to write at the end of this formulas. Okay. So please write down this much things. Then we will move to the cube. Okay. What is the total surface area of a cube? That you already know. Is it? Yes. What is that? 6a square. 6 faces are there. Each is square shape. So the total surface area is what? 6a square. What is the LSA of the cube? LSA means that portion, how many are there? 4 squares are there. So 4a square. Then volume of the cube is what? Volume of the cube is what? A cube. All are same dimension. So A into A, that is A cube. This much only. Okay. So please write down this one. Now we will move to the cylinder. Listen here please. Cylinder means what? Like this. Is it? One curved portion and top and bottom are circular in shape. You have to find the total surface area. Total surface area means what? Curved surface area plus top to area of 2 circles. Is it? Curved surface area means what? Every time we are writing curved surface area or LSA is what? Base perimeter into height. Is it? Base perimeter here is circle. What is the perimeter of a circle or circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. That into S. That is 2 pi r. H is the CSA of the cylinder. That is, this is base perimeter of a circle or circumference of a circle. That into height is the CSA. Now we want to find the total. Is it? This CSA plus area of 2 circles. Area of the circle is what? Pi r square. 2 times area of the circle is what? 2 pi r square. Is it? So you can write 2 pi r into r plus h. 2 pi r into r plus h is the total surface area of the cylinder. Okay, and then volume. Volume means what? Volume is always base area into height. Is it? Base area means area of a circle is what? Pi r square. Is it? So pi r square into height. Pi r square h is the volume of the cylinder. Once again, please listen. Total surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r into r plus h. Then CSA of the cylinder is what? 2 pi r h. And the volume of the cylinder is what? Pi r square h. This is the base of the or the formulas from the section cylinder. Okay, so please write down this. Next is cone. Cone that is curved portion. Is it? The cone is of the shape what like this shape. Is it? This is the shape of a cone. So this portion is a CSA and this is a base. Is it? So every time CSA is what? Base perimeter into height. Is it? Base perimeter is what? 2 pi r. Is it? And then height. This, so listen here please, let's write different here. CSA of the cylinder is pi r l. Just different from the cylinder, cuboid and cone. This cylinder, cuboid and cube. Listen here, CSA of the cylinder, CSA of the cone is what? Pi r l, where l represents this line, that is slant height. Okay, and r represents radius. And total surface area of the cylinder is pi r into r plus l. Okay, so please listen here carefully. Okay, so total surface area of the cone is pi r into r plus l. Okay, and where r is the radius and l is the slant height. Then volume of the cone is 1/3 of the volume of the cylinder. That is 1/3 into volume of the cylinder is what? Pi r square h. That is the volume of the cone. And one more relationship you have to be here. Listen here. This is the slant height and this is the height of the cone and this is the radius. There is one relationship between these three that we need to do the problems. What is the relationship? That is L square. L square is equal to R square plus H square. This also you have to be studied along with these three formulas. That is CSA of the cone is what? Pi r into R plus L. CSA of the cone is what? Pi r l. Volume of the cone is what? 1/3 pi r square h, and L square is equal to what? R square plus H square. These things you have to study from the section cone. Please write down. Then we will move to the next topic, the next concept, that is sphere. Sphere you already know, that is considered as like a ball, is it? So sphere, it has only total surface area, or you can simply write surface area. What is the surface area? 4 pi r square is the total surface area or the surface area of the sphere. And then we move to the volume. Volume of the sphere is equal to what? Yes, 4/3 pi r cube. That is the volume of the sphere. Okay, along with this also I will explain hemisphere because almost they are similar. Hemisphere, total surface area of the hemisphere is what? Half of this, that is 2 pi r square plus pi r square will come. Listen here please, that I will say. So together with that is 3 pi r square is the total surface area of the hemisphere. Okay, and then CSA of the hemisphere is equal to half of this, that is 2 pi r square, and the volume of the hemisphere is equal to half of this, that is 2/3 pi r cube. Okay, listen here, why it comes 3 pi r square. Listen here, total surface area of the hemisphere means what? Hemisphere along with the circular portion is there, is it? So half of that sphere, that is half of 4 pi r square is what? 2 pi r square. Along with one circle is there, the circle is what? Pi r square. So 2 pi r square plus pi r square gives 3 pi r square is the total surface area of the hemisphere, and CSA of the hemisphere is equal to half of the sphere, that is 2 pi r square, and the volume is also half of the sphere, that is 2/3 pi r cube. Okay, so these much formulas are there, but I already said to you there is 2 additional formulas are there that will be discussed now. So please write down these much things. Okay, the topic is diagonal of a cube and cuboid. Diagonal means what? For example, one cube is a diagonal measure from the vertex to the other end. A line is drawn, that is considered. If it is a square, you know the diagonal, that is like this. Is it? If it is a cuboid, listen here. Is just assuming a cuboid, and from the one vertex to the opposite end, that represents what diagonal of a cuboid and cube. Okay. So first of all, we have to go through diagonal of a cube. This formula only you have to study, because sometimes the questions from this 1 mark questions from this section. That's why diagonal of the cube is simply root 3 into a. A is outside. Okay. Root 3 into a. A is outside. Remember that. Okay. That is A means what? A side. A is a side of cube. A is a side of cube. Okay, so root 3a, root 3 only 3 has a root, so root 3a is a diagonal of a cube. Okay, then we have to move to the diagonal of a cuboid. Diagonal of a cuboid is simply, that is L square plus B square plus H square. What is that? Diagonal of a cuboid is root of L square plus B square plus H square. You already know what is L, B and H. What is L? Length of the cuboid. B is what? Breadth of the cuboid, and H is what? Height of the cuboid. So, diagonal of the cuboid is equal to root of L square plus B square plus H square. Problems from this section are also included there. So, you have to write these two formulas along with the previous set of formulas. Okay. So this much formulas I put in the WhatsApp also. Just read or just hear that formulas 4 or 5 times and by heart it. Okay. Then you have to go to textbook exercise, and one question pending. I know that that is not that much important. That's why I left that question. And if you get the time, we will discuss that. Okay. Otherwise, there will be confusion for you, because so many calculations are there. That is, inner calculations are there, difficult to understand. That's why I skipped that question, and I'll discuss that later. Okay. So if you need, just inform me. Then I will send the reply to you personally. And if anyone is needed, that is not for the examination point of view. That's why I didn't give that question. Okay. That is, you already know from the 8th standard one chapter, linear equations in one variable. In that chapter, one problem. Do you know which problem? Hasin. Oh, I forgot that name. And Hamir, or I like that, or like that one problem is there. That shirts and trousers, I think. One big problem is there. So all are difficult in that problem, because no need to include that question in that chapter. Okay, likewise this question is not that much important, so that's why I skipped that question. Okay, so just study these much things and prepared. And can I put one TP on Monday? I think yes, because within Friday you will complete that portions. Or can I put on Friday? Friday evening, can I put on 7 o'clock one test paper based on this? Yes, I think that is most cases, because already we completed and that chapter, and I will give you test paper, then you understood wherever you reach, which level you are there. I think that is a good thing. After completing one chapter, we can put test papers, then it will be easy to along with me, or easy to move along with me. Okay, so I'll give the whether I'll conduct the TP or not, I'll put in the WhatsApp group. Just search that. Okay, if I put, just be attend all the questions and be attentive. Don't skip the test papers when I conduct it, because that is a revision TPs. So if you studied, you please attend it. Okay, otherwise that will be difficult to know your level. That's why. Okay, so do your level best. Do all the problems from the textbook. Only a formulas I explain here, and all the textbook question exercises first you have to work out. After that you have to move through the additional questions that I gave you. Okay, so Stay safe in your home itself. See you in the next class. Bye.